Yassas and welcome to Vasili's Garden. We're in Park Orchards, folks. Now, if the name is anything to go by, this place is as green as ever. It's orchards everywhere. Not necessarily edible ones, but beautiful landscapes here. I have the lovely Anne with me here. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah, and this is your husband?
Yes.
Warren, how are you, mate?
Hello, Vasili.
Are you well?
I'm very well, thank you.
This is an amazing place.
Thank you.
I came down this driveway, it's a steep driveway, and you've got this low section here, roundabout. I've seen this before.
Yes.
I have seen it somewhere else in Park or in Croydon North.
Croydon North.
Now, you copied them, obviously.
No, they copied us. Juliana copied us.
Oh, did she now?
Yes, she did.
Ah,
yes, she
cheeky
did.
woman. It's exactly the same. We've got the garlic,
Yes.
we've got the carrots, we've got the spring onions, we've got, we've got no garlic there, they're onions. What are they?
They're brown onions.
Yes?
Spring onions.
Yes?
Leeks.
They're the garlic over there.
Yeah. And then there's
Silver
garlic
beet.
just along there.
Yeah.
We've got beetroot, we've got carrots.
Oh, that's beetroot.
We've got
Okay.
younger spring onions.
Yes.
Younger brown onions.
Yeah.
Younger, because I go
Yeah,
down the track
stage.
all the way down.
So
and
you-
then up in the hothouse, I have them again.
Hothouse. We haven't even started, folks, and we've already got veggies in front of me. Don't you love it? Don't you wish we all had roundabouts? Actually, you know what? Everybody who lives in Coburg, Essendon Reservoir, and there's a roundabout in the middle, dig it all up and start planting your veggies in there.
Well, I had it dug out. I built
Yeah.
the house, or the landscaping.
All
and,
Well, I'm going to build my energy up to climb the mountain, but before we go there, can we go over that way there and have a look
can.
and see what's going on? Because I see some huge lemons. What's going on here, my dear? This is a gorgeous tree, but it looks like you've got more than just lemons on it.
Yes, we have lime. So there's part of it is a lime.
Yeah.
We bought it as a lemon and a lime tree, but we don't know. The limes really don't grow, but the lemons are going huge.
Okay, your limes don't normally become a very large fruit
No.
at all, but it's happier to be a lemon tree. That's
Yeah.
as simple as it is. Now, you can force it to grow a bit more on that side by cutting back the lemon tree, but you don't want to do that. I would just work the lemon tree slowly down, as you would already by pruning it. To get that to grow without inducing the lemon tree is not going to happen. It's the fact is that it's all off the one root system.
Yeah.
It's more energy towards the lemon, less to the lime. Can't control that easily. Prune it hard if you have to. It might work, it might not work. At the end of the day, I've got to do one more thing. We've got a little friend here.
Oh, we have a friend.
He's 5 feet off the ground. How long do you think it's taken him to get up there?
No, a long time.
How long do you think it'll take him to get back on the ground?
Yeah, not very long.
He's not around anymore.
No, I know.
It's a beautiful tree. It's very healthy. I love the lemons. What do you feed it anyway?
It's
Just blood and bone.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warren normally does all
My
of that. type
dad,
of stuff.
many years ago, always used to use blood and bone, so I just
Continue.
copied that,
Yeah.
and that seems to work.
This is the lime part of the tree. It's a double graft tree. We've got two varieties. We've got a lemon tree on the right side and a lime tree here on the left. As you can see, the lime tree is a lot smaller, and by nature it does grow smaller than a lemon tree. And with the double graft on it, you will always find that the root system will favour one of the two. Very few times it'll favour both varieties on the same tree. So to control that, you can either prune the lemon tree down, which will cause you to lose a lot of fruit off the tree, but will help to grow the limes. Now the limes are small, you can't control that, but maybe you can actually control something else, because it's a wet area over here, Park Orchards. One snail. That's the second snail I found. Here's another one. 3 snails. Yeah? What's going on here? This is a snail tree. 4 snails. Always this wet?
It has been this year, but normally it's not so bad. It
It
been
does
terrible
dry out
this
a bit.
year.
Well,
it
you're
does dry out, yeah.
in the bottom section of your whole property here, the valley, so you get all the rain
Yeah.
runoff, that is. What about the grounds here? You've got the garden beds a little bit raised. You brought in some fresh soil
Brought
here?
in some good soil,
Yeah.
and this soil's maybe 5 years old now,
Okay.
and I fertilise it every year,
Yeah.
mix it all through,
Okay.
and
Any luck with the veggies?
yeah, heaps. It's only all very young at the moment, and we just started planting again, but
All right.
it's been very good.
Over here we've got the broad beans that are slowly starting to grow. We've got zucchini. We've
the
got
front, yeah.
At the front, we've got the chilies. We've got
Yes.
a couple of eggplant. We've got a lovely potato growing
Yeah.
smack bang in the middle.
Beautiful.
Cauliflowers here. But
They haven't head?
No.
Okay.
No, we've had no luck with our winter vegetables at all.
Yeah, you're
At
not getting
all.
enough sunlight in here. Is that the problem?
Yeah, the pine trees,
Yeah.
they shade it too much.
Yeah, so you're not getting direct sunlight.
No.
Your soil might be very nitrogen based, so you're not getting the flowering to come on there too. I'd avoid using too much manure, nitrogen based manure, something that's too rich in the acids.
Okay.
It'll cause it to leaf up a lot more and grow. For those that you want to flower and fruit properly, if you over fertilise your plants, they'll stretch, they'll become thin and leafy rather than short, stumpy and bushy and lots of head on them,
Okay.
like the cauliflowers.
So
And
not so much fertiliser in the future then?
well, not so much nitrogen-based fertilisers. What are you using here? Blood and
Just
bone?
manures, blood and bone,
Yep.
the pellets.
All right. Composting, organic, natural-made, homemade compost. Potash is really good.
Okay.
Wood charcoal's always a good thing to
Yeah.
apply around the base. And the eggshells, they're great what you're putting down there. They not only prevent the snails from getting there, it deters the snails. It also adds a lot of calcium back into the soil. So
good.
apply a lot of eggshells. Don't throw any eggshells
No,
away.
I don't. The worms love them.
You have got one very sad-looking cherry tree.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
Has it always been this sad?
No, it isn't. Last year it was terrific. It was really lush and we had lots of fruit
Yeah.
and everything. And then all of a sudden this year, with the rain, sometimes we come down here, it's just totally soaked underwater. Have to move it.
It's on
had
its
it.
way out. Have a look at it.
Yeah.
There is no. You can wait if you want to till winter. I
Do it now.
personally, it hasn't been hot enough. The tree has lost half its root system already to rot.
Is it worth saving?
I would save it. It'd probably burst out straight away. It might be a little bit green further into the centre of the branch, but nothing left on the outside. Even up here, it's all dried out. So that's got to be cut off because that will die back to the trunk and cause it to actually kill off the tree completely. Cut them off.
Right back to the trunk?
Right back to the trunk. Cut them off. You'll have one central trunk like this for now. At the end of the day, do you want this to grow into a big tree?
Not really,
No.
like the lemon and the...
The lemon, you want it to be 6, 7 foot, 8 foot
Yeah,
high.
yeah.
Cut it off, lift it up, build yourself a little raised garden bed like your little roundabout over there, plant it in there
Yeah.
and let the roots grow down if they want to. And that way it'll never dry out again or it'll be too wet again. And the tree will be happy straight away. Do you come out here often?
Oh, we do. We love
Yeah.
it, and especially when the weather's nice, you can
Yeah.
come and sit down here. We bring a chair down, and you sit, and you
That's
just
it.
enjoy it.
A little bit of foliage contrast in the colours that you have here works really well, like the birds of paradise,
Yeah.
the magnolias and the lauropetalum. That is gorgeous. This has become very popular lately. Now, this is because you've got the higher side here, it drains too quickly, so the plants suffer. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's just with the drought that
Yeah.
it was dying right back and suffered a lot. So,
And what about your grass? Was that dying back too in the drought, or was it always green?
it
Because
was
it looks
always
like
pretty green.
Yeah.
It gets a lot of moisture.
Yeah,
and
the runoff.
yeah.
So you've done pretty well. This is a gorgeous, and they're huge pines.
Yeah, they're original. They were here when we bought the block about 30 odd year ago.
I'm amazed you can grow anything underneath them.
It's been hard,
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
done
I
well,
rake all
mate.
the needles up and get rid of those.
Yeah.
But
But the rest of it's doing well, man. No, fantastic. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Let me kill it.